Gratitude to the old and the new. And to my tribe, hey y'all, welcome back. I love y'all. It's going to be for the energy of Pisces, okay? It don't necessarily have to be a specific place in your chart or in your chart. It's about the vibe. It's about the energy. It's about the message, okay? So we get what we get. Won't throw no fits around here. The person in your mind don't necessarily have to be the person that the reading is about, okay? Be open. Really get into your intuition and vibe with it, okay? We're not doing this to be nosy. We're doing this to help you, okay? So we're going to find out some things that's known and some things that's unknown. We're going to see about the relevant past energy. We're going to see about the mutual energies that's going on consciously or unconsciously. We're going to see about the person coming through, right? We're going to see about their energy consciously. And we're going to see about your energy unconsciously. We're going to cap it off with, if they was to hit you up right now, what would they say? Or if you was to hit them up, what would you say? Or what would you say back to the hit up? Okay. I love y'all. Let's see what we get, Pisces. Again, we don't throw no fists around here. Pretty sure we grown in this one. Alright, so I think some changes is really about to affect your love life. Ooh. It's like an ancestral assistance type thing. Irregardless of what went on in the past, your present is where it's at because your future is where it's going. I love y'all. Trying to figure out what that is. I keep hearing this sound in the back. I don't know if y'all being called in a direction or y'all getting a lot of signs and synchronicities trying to lead you in a different direction or what. Pay attention to your environment and don't fear a damn thing, okay? Y'all are Pisces. 5 of Swords. I'm not going to take it because we was talking. But don't fear nothing. 5 of Swords, that's personal mental conflict. Not seeing things clearly, playing games with yourself. Illusions in the dark, okay? Act from your cups, Pisces. Page of Wands again. Y'all gotta seize the moment. Queen of Swords, don't be so cold. Alright, I don't know. These messages coming through for y'all. I think y'all a transformation. I was just about to say y'all in a potent energy. I don't think y'all got time to be fucking around. 7 of Swords. Y'all don't have time for that, Pisces. I really think Spirit wants that to come through before anything is said. Please understand it's not a time for you to play. 7 of Swords again. If it's people, so maybe that's part of the noise that was in the background. Background people. The bullshit you ain't got no business paying attention to, or maybe the exes, you might as well go on ahead and remember the exes. 10 of Cups. You can have happiness if you choose it. 9 of Swords. I'd rather be at the 9 of Swords than the 7. But let's go into your reading, please. Divine, can we figure out some more information here for my Pisces? Thank you. Relevant past energies. Relevant past energies in the connection. First. I immediately, Hermit at the bottom, I immediately felt like communication was at the bare minimum. 6 of Swords, Page of Pentacles. I feel like communication was at a bare minimum. It was doing a little something, but I feel like you was getting more divine communication than you was getting from the person. And I feel like maybe that divine communication kept you holding on for a minute, but now you kind of looking at things a little differently. Because again, this past energy. And with the Hermit at the bottom of the deck, you're not going to be, you would look at things differently at this point. Temperance behind that. 4 of Wands. Hell yeah, you look at things differently. I don't think communication was adequate for you. I heard heart tug or heartstrings. This is a connection that pulled on your heartstrings. This beat got the sound from Mario Karts when they spin out and Luigi do that little laugh. It's almost like it was going good and communication spent out. It wasn't enough. It wasn't concrete. It wasn't going anywhere. It wasn't elevating you to a point where, Hangman, Ten of Swords, to a point where you would really feel comfortable with moving forward in a connection. It does feel like it's with divine reason. Ooh, but it was not pretty. Let's get some mutual present energies here. Mutual present energies. Well, yeah. Consciously or unconsciously. King of Swords. It's all about the mind here. Is my head itching? You just keep thinking about the spin out. Page of Knight of Pentacles. It's only one up one. Six of Swords to the King of Swords. That's a major jump. But in the Pentacle arena, it's not so much. This is heavily worldly. You both are in this worldly energy. I don't think you're looking to each other to find out more clarity or truth in regards to the connection. I think you're being rational. You're using your logical mind. I feel like you're focused on making your future suitable. Both of you are. You got the King of Pentacles behind that with the, yeah. Currently, I don't feel like both of your attention is heavily vested in this connection. I think it's heavily vested in gaining more spiritual sight and worldly accomplishments. You're looking for things that's of a more tangible, successful nature here. Two of Swords. Oftentimes I see that by walking by faith and not by sight. High Priestess, walking by divine intuition. I meant to say information, intel, wisdom. Mutually, you're investing in yourself. Six of Pentacles. I think a lot of you guys are nurturing yourself. Queen of Cups behind that. Both of you are. That's not the High Priestess. It's the Hierophant. That's a part of the problem. Y'all know I'm an energy reader. I pay attention to the energy. That's a part of the problem. You're looking at it from a High Priestess perspective. I don't know why it's coming out as a problem. Again, it's mutual energy. So both of y'all are trying to... I think you two are so logical that it's almost like you're trying to make this connection make logical sense before it could even progress any further. You know? So in the meantime, you both are, you know, again, logical, focusing on your career, your craft, focusing on more divine intel. With it being the Hierophant, it's again a more worldly way. High Priestess is for in the way that I read, the High Priestess would be a higher secretive level of knowledge, to where the Hierophant would be more of a almost like an already obtained worldly spiritual knowledge, you know? It's like the difference between Googling your signs and synchronicities versus meditating on them and getting your answer. You know, High Priestess would go and sit with the divine and figure it out. Hierophant might start, you know, looking for that spiritual knowledge in a worldly way more so. So I think both of y'all kind of need to like actually go into the High Priestess energy. Oh. So y'all are standing in the Hierophant energy when you need to be in the High Priestess. All that logical shit gotta go if you want to look into love. Love don't... You have no cups here. And the way that I read, the sword and the pentacle relates to the physical world, and the cup and the wand relates to the spiritual world. So there's literally sword, pentacle, Hierophant, pentacle. It's all about a worldly perspective between the two of you, and I don't know why, but it's probably a more of a like a self-protection defense mechanism. Why y'all won't open up to each other? Ooh, I just felt this energy of somebody saying, more of a feminine energy saying, if they would come to me and express, then I would open up. It's almost that energy of, well, you're the key. If you come open it, then it would be open. I don't know if that's the right approach, right? That's some Hierophant shit. Not a High Priestess. You know, High Priestess gonna figure out how to open that bitch. Okay. Anyways. Let's get their energy. This is their conscious energy. Whoever this reading talking about. 3, so yeah, that's it. Oh, what? Oh, they want that old thing back. Listen, that's what I heard. That ain't what I'm saying. That's just what I heard with 6 of Cups. I want that old thing back is what I intuit, okay? Hell yeah, because the 10 of Pentacles, world, love, which will be the lovers. Okay, so they consciously, 8 of Wands, Emperor, High Priestess. I feel like they're seeking a higher position in your experience. I think this person wants to call you in first. It's almost like communication was kind of shit. So it's like, I want to spiritually pull this person in a little more, you know. I feel like first this person is working on the vibe. I feel like this person is telling you, yes, I'm the one sending you these messages, honey. Yes. Because I want to be on a high level of power and courage. They may have lacked the courage to move forward with you in the past, and that was one of the reasons for the failure to fully express or to embody. You know, in the past, maybe you felt like you should have showed up as the king that's in this mutual energy now, you know? And with these being all worldly type energies, hell yeah, y'all might be looking at time. Time matters in this connection to y'all. You know what I mean? Pinnacle, pinnacle. But you can't hold somebody to where they used to stand. You got to hold people to where they currently stand. Same as you don't hold yourself to where you used to stand, right or wrong, okay? This feels like a progressive energy. Like this person is more or less starting where they can. Whether that be them not being here yet, you know, where they're in the High Priestess energy. You know, oftentimes the High Priestess used to come in and help aid and heal others. Maybe this person feels like, and what it actually does feel like is this person feels like they have to energetically or spiritually soften you up for you to actually see them in the role that they stand in now. And then they can more or less expose to you how much they've really strengthened their connection to the divine, to their own spiritual gifts. And what I also felt with this high priestess was their ability to come in and aid you, you know? It's this energy of, yeah, I fucked up some shit in the past. It may have been some verbal bullshit, you know? Maybe they just didn't show enough effort or something, you know? But effort definitely wants to be applied here, and they're telling you, listen, I've been the one in your vibe. I've been the one trying to get your attention. High priestess, I've been the one in your dreams. Even if you're conscious, because you're probably a lucid dreamer, so even if your conscious is changing the face because of pain, you know, still that person. That's what they telling me. It's almost this energy here, just like this person is wearing a mask, it feels like, almost like a costume. Here too, when they lurking, sending these messages. You know what I mean? They're sending you. They in a costume, I feel like. Because what I felt with this one was her coming through something, coming through water. Remember I said be in that cup energy. So y'all, and it's also so y'all can better match vibes. This person wants to come in and be in that emotional energy, you know? Because I feel like although this is the mutual energy, if this person was to actually communicate with you, their heart would just be like, shit, oh my God, the straw that breaks the camel's back, right? The mask would have to just fucking fall off. It's almost like on the last thread, like in the, Witch Tarot deck, where the Death card just got that last little thread. I feel like if this person wants to communicate, they would reveal themselves. And they'd also reveal what they want. Ten of Pentacles. Although I do believe that this connection, if this is a connection that's coming back around that had a lot of time invested in it, this shit is more about the heart. You know what I mean? If this was a connection that only had a little bit of time invested in it, this is about proving, you know? Prove to me, because it was already short-lived, so maybe I didn't develop enough emotions for you truly, you know? Feelings, not just emotions, energy, emotions. Maybe I didn't develop enough feelings for you, for it not to be energy and emotion, for the shit to basically pass. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why they saying these things to y'all. Ten of Pentacles. Baby, please. I just feel that. Let's see what your unconscious energy, what may not be so obvious to you, you know, since y'all so logical about shit. They brought it out this way for a reason. Nine of Swords and a Chariot. Justice. I feel like you trying to control the justice. Nine of Swords. You're ascending to some degree. Remember that Hermit, and they told me to leave it here, but I ain't listen. Nines relate to the Hermit energy. Your mind, unconsciously, your mind is trying to kind of like, I just heard that song, breathe again. It's almost even that energy of, you know, with them saying your mind is saying breathe again, you may not even be getting enough prana in. You may not be getting enough oxygen to the brain. That could be a problem when you're operating in shallow breathing. That's from anxiety, worry, stress, obsession, whatever. You know, don't shallow breathe. Take them good, healthy breaths. You know what I mean? I feel like it helps. Because irregardless here, let's put it simple with these mutual energies, you're going to have to work through that sword and pentacle energy naturally. Okay? Nine of Swords. Chariot. The full duality. Your current energy is almost this It's coming across as a screaming energy of, please ascend in a healthy way. We're finishing the tweaks of the mind. This is a 9 of swords. This is an ending. This is an ending of mental, I heard anguish. That's a fucked up perspective. That's not a good perspective there. To finish this out and bring it to the 10 on, onward. And the conscious and the unconscious are two different things. In your conscious, you King of Swords. But unconsciously, you're still 9 of Swords. Back to the dreams. This person is in your dreams. And traditionally, this card would have been somebody in the bed with their mind fucked up, You may be looking at dreaming about this person as a negative thing, and I feel like there's a key here. There's a clue, something that helps bring this to a 10 and close it out. 9 is the finishing. It's the last number, and the numbers begin to duplicate themselves. The 10 is the final wrapping up of bringing you back to that 1 or that 0 point. Especially with what I feel like in here. Because you already have the King of Swords, which means you've already been through the Page and the Knight, the Queen, and you're at the King. Going into a major with the Chariot. This is not about seeing the connection or the cup as half empty, but better yet, half full. It has love in it, but it also has room to grow, room to add more. And I feel like that's a more just way of looking at it. Hangman. It's a far better way of looking at it. That's what gives you real justice and lasting success in this connection. 3 of Pentacles. 2:22 was just on the clock, but they had me read just more of an energy of what they would say. That's interesting. 3 of Pentacles coming out. It's about partnership and longevity, strength, but from an internal, the proper internal place, proper internal perspective. Queen of Wands, Queen of Swords, wow. It's the King and the Queen. Both of you got to look at this from a fresh set of eyes. 2 of Cups. Let's go into the reading a little more. What? 10 of Cups, 7 of Swords again. Y'all got to change y'all damn perspective. Queen of Wands. Take back your power, your confidence, your sexy. What they want to say to you. 4 of Swords, they got a different way of looking at things. Queen of Cups. Wheel of Fortune. Again, that 10 energy, that final wrapping up of, they're telling you, they're looking at this with their eyes closed. It's not about the physical sight for them. If they was to reach out right now, they would tell you that it's not about the physical sight so much. It's about that energy. The full belief that things are going to change, that was working with the energies. And intuition. High Priestess and Emperor energy. I don't know about y'all, but honestly, I think the High Priestess and the that don't have nothing to do with this. They a good couple, okay? I think they see the wholeness in this connection. And they would absolutely tell you, oh yeah, they would absolutely tell you that they see your uniqueness. I think this person is going to reach out. I think and this is like the first sign that's came across so strong that this person is absolutely going to reach out. 3 of Wands. This is this person telling you, this is not an if they were to, this is a when they do. If they haven't already. They see your value. And they want the foundations of this connection to really change. And they almost, it's like this energy of they wanted to bear fruit. Like legit. What would you say back, or what would you say if they were to contact you? Two of Swords, Two of Pentacles. I'm looking at 222. Two of Swords, Two of Pentacles, Two of Cups. We just said 222 while we were doing your energy. Your energy has a strong presence of 222. 2, 4, 6. That's Lovers also. What? I said that's the Lovers card also. That divine connection. I think a large part of you would want to say, I'm letting my faith guide me. To be honest, from the energy I feel, I think you would still hold back a little bit. If you two were to communicate right now, you wouldn't express your full self. That's 4, and together we have 12. You still wouldn't express yourself fully to this person. You would let this person know you're in the midst of an intense change. You're in the midst of an intense change, a transformation of the mind. The way you view your world, the way you step up, the way you handle shit. An overall change in your being, you know. I just heard friend zone. You would tell this person we could be friends. Lovers. 222, 6. I think you will really let this person know I'm resting right now, and I'm focused on literally injecting change in my reality. I do feel this energy even of you being damn sure that you're going to bring in your justice and bring in your dreams. You would tell this person, I'm not going to let you be a distraction for me. So come in my life humbly and accept the friendship, and we see where it goes. Or you would tell this person, you know, this time I need to take it slower because I have places I have to put my attention and shit. You know what I'm saying? You would tell this person that I'm focused. 6 energy again. Restoring the balance in myself and in my life. A small portion of you would tell them, I'm sorry, I can't do it at this time, if at all. But I think the others of you would just, again, maintain that logical perspective. It's a lot of Emperor energy in here, too. 4, 6, and 222 are major numbers for you guys. Like I said, you would tell this person that you're going through change in your life, transformation. You would tell this person, I got love for you, but I got a lot of shit going on right now. And so if you want to be in my life, you're going to have to be in my life in a way that makes sense. And you're going to have to be in my life in a way that doesn't disrupt what helped me get past this to begin with, for one. Putting my attention in myself, and what comes from putting my attention in myself is what I have to maintain focus on at this time to continue to grow stronger. It's an energy of not taking the stitches out before it's fully healed. So you're like, I'm not going to take my stitches out for you, but if you can come in and be cool with these stitches here and maintain what I can give, you know, comfortability with what I can give you, then, you know, we'll see where it goes from there. So I love y'all. Thank y'all so much for y'all support. And I want y'all to really, 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 for real though, have a great one, okay? I love y'all.